Hello and welcome to another edition of Stock Watch. So as we get into the back end of the trading week, I'm just keeping an eye on a couple of companies that have been doing so well in the last few trading sessions, and that's Pfizer and AstraZeneca, after reports have come out that the Delta variant that is pretty much sweeping the globe at the moment, it's very heavy in the US especially. It's got a little bit of less efficacy against the vaccinations of Pfizer and AstraZeneca, and this is after the second shot of the vaccine. So basically, a few countries are administering a third dose to people, and especially for the elderly, some countries are going to follow in that suit. And the Biden administration have actually said that they're going to prepare to offer booster shots to all eligible Americans to stay one step ahead of the COVID variant, basically. So this is just something I wanted to keep an eye out for, because obviously if there is going to be more demand for these vaccinations, then naturally the stock price and profitability of these vaccination companies is going to skyrocket even further than what we've seen in recent periods. So let's just take a look at the charts at the moment. We've also got AstraZeneca revealing that the sales has recently spiked quite significantly, but they're actually having a little bit of difficulty with approval in certain parts of America. So again, let's just see what the opportunities are. So Pfizer, as you can see, very bullish at the moment, record high, still peaking higher as well, trading very far above the Ichimoku cloud, meaning the trend is in a positive scenario. We're just seeing if there's going to be any form of come down on the RSI. There's not really too much at the moment. I'll just zoom in for better transparency here. So as you can see, there was a little bit of bounce at this area here, but in recent periods, in recent sessions, we've just had this phenomenal upswing in prices due to the fact that there is so much demand for Pfizer, because they haven't really been hitting the negative headlines, especially with the side effects that we've been hearing from certain other vaccinations such as AstraZeneca and Moderna as well. So again, the 4-hour chart looking very buoyant as well. We've got this nice curve on the Ichimoku cloud. It's trying to stick with prices, but as you can see, there's such a big gap between prices. It looks like bias is going to be on the upside for a while. We did see a little bit of a sell-off in yesterday's afternoon session, but all in all, we're just seeing that there is more to come from Pfizer especially. So let's just take a quick look out on AstraZeneca as well. We'll bring it out to a 1-hour chart, because most importantly here, I just want to have a look at the recent peak that we had. And as you can see, we're going for a bit of a V-shaped recovery after a bit of a detrimental downturn for AstraZeneca. It has hit this certain area here, a bit of resistance again from the last peak, but now we're going to test it again, most probably. Again, prices are trading on the upside, very buoyant. The only problem is there is, if we do hit this peak again, there could be a possible bearish divergence in there, which might be a little bit detrimental for AstraZeneca. But as I said before, if there is demand for these products from these companies, then naturally we're going to see more and more benefits in the stock prices as well, unless there is a sharp sell-off. So we'll see if that comes into fruition. And again, just looking at the 4-hour chart, as you can see here, very buoyant and trading very far away from the Ichimoku cloud as well. Broke this engulfment very easily here after probably 1 or 2 sessions, and now we're going to the upside. So just to keep an eye out for the headlines for Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Moderna, all the companies that are obviously releasing these vaccinations, because it is going to be a very choppy road if they do get some negativity, but also there's not many other companies that can provide these vaccinations for the globe. So if there is a third shot or even a 4th booster shot needed around the world, then these are the companies that are going to provide it, and thus naturally their profitability and stock price will go up. So just a few things to keep an eye out for as we go into the back end of 2021. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me. As usual, any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.